I literally signed my lease yesterday. I just got the motherfucking key, which is beautiful. I'm just proud of myself. Today, I'm finally moving into my senior year of college apartment, but let's back it up a little bit. First things first, I missed searching for an apartment this summer. I also did many other things, like go on a cruise, spend too long in Texas, and turn 21 in Nashville, Tennessee. I have videos for all of these experiences, but we're gonna put a pause on that to post some up-to-date college content, and then we'll resume the summer video fun. This moment was an emotional one for me. It's so crazy. So please let me take you through the beginning of the journey back in May, all the way to the emotional move-in day. I just finished school, like today, just turned in my last final. I'm taking summer classes. I have one more freaking year left, but I have been so drained. Like, I feel like I'm gonna open up here. I have like my passions and that's really where my heart is, and it overtakes my mind all the time. And I think I'm just at that final stretch where like trying to follow my passions, work my regular job, and do school is just overwhelming for me. I just applied for my first apartment, okay? I'm nervous and I feel like there's just a lot of stuff like you don't even think about. I am at this verge in life where I feel like I'm on the climb, and there's like a really good part of life right around the corner, and everything's just kind of falling in place for me to be prepared when that time comes. And I think this is part of the process. And obviously right now at my mom's house, obviously my mom's arms are always open, and I've been kind of staying here even though I've been paying for the other place. I don't think she wants me here away much longer, and I am really excited and have a lot of really cool ideas for the place I do get. So I toured the place. I really liked it. It's not the biggest place, but it's fine for me. I just submitted the application and filled it out today. I'm so nervous. Like, I really hope I get the place. My fingers are crossed that I get like approved for it. Today is finally the day. I am moving my stuff out of the place in Bel Air. Dipti is coming to help me. At 11, my Uncle Sam coming with the truck to get the big things. There's not that many big things. Yeah, it was a year of my life there. I was thankful to be there for the year I was. It's a hard year. Hi, Brie, thanks for helping. All moved out. This is the office area room. Glanzers. This is my bedroom. This is not my stuff. Glanzers. Saying bye. That's a wrap. Shutting the door. This is like all of my stuff, and then I have some over here too. And I should be moving into my place in about a week, so maybe. I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy to see it like this. I am touring the apartment that I think is going to be my first real apartment today. I don't want to get too excited because a while back I toured one and I thought it was the one for me and it just fell through, and really think that this is the one that I'm going to get. It's just, I'm so ready for this that I just would be kind of upset if it didn't work out. I loved it. They showed us 2 apartments. The first one they showed was a studio, and it really was like no space and it wasn't renovated. But then they showed us a 1-bedroom that was renovated. I really liked it. It's a tiny space. It's in Baltimore. Like, that's what you're gonna get. One day I'll be maybe living you know, in a nice suburb somewhere in a mansion, but I'm happy with it. I got good vibes, my intuition was good about it, and we're trying to make a decision this week. This is a big deal. I don't take anything for granted. I'm just so grateful about certain things in my life. The fact I get to go to Loyola, and yes, I worked my ass off to, create a educational portfolio where I can get a scholarship for Loyola. Being able to have a place, being able to have my own place while I'm still in college. Again, I work my ass off working 40-hour weeks. I'm getting a serving job as well. I am also trying to do my own endeavors. I work my ass off to pay for it, but it's like, the getting approved process, I'm gonna be honest, my mom is able to co-sign for me, and if she wasn't, I would probably have to pay a lot more or I wouldn't get approved. Not everybody has that. So it's like, all this stuff I do not take for granted, even at times when it feels so stressful and I feel like I just can't catch a break or I'm overworking and I still don't have money, you know what I mean? Like, that's the worst, when you feel like you work 40 plus hours, 60 hours a week, and you're like, how do I still not have the money I feel like I should have? And this is just the stage of life I'm in, and I'm learning to love that, and the things I do have and the opportunities I've been given to get the education I'm getting and have the job I have and live the way I do. I'm just so grateful, and that's kind of what I've been realizing today touring the apartment. I also have been seeing so many angel numbers, I kid you not. I saw 222 on the car in front of me right away, and then there was this big truck, and I was like already paying attention to the 222, and I just had this intuition. I was like, the truck is 222 as well. The truck pulls in front of me like aggressively, and their license plate had 222. I keep seeing 1122, 777, and I'm hoping that this is going to go through perfectly and swimmingly, and this is my new apartment. I just signed my lease. It's official. I feel like moving out hits different when there's a lease that's being signed. I literally signed my lease yesterday to move in today. So I'm going there now to do my final walkthrough, make sure, you know, everything works, and to get the freaking keys. Again, I don't have, you know, gas, electric, Wi-Fi, anything until Saturday, and today's Thursday, so that's an issue. So I'm not bringing like all of my stuff to move in, but it's the exciting moment of getting the keys. When I moved out, Marie, why are you still asleep? When I moved out of my other place back in May, I never really unloaded it because I didn't necessarily need it, and I knew I would just kind of take all that stuff and bring it to my next place. I'm not designing it exactly the same, but of course I can go through and use some of these pieces. So this is my mother's basement where I've been storing it. Oh, look who followed me. Hi, Coconut. Hi, here's my mattress. We kind of have a bunch of clothes and random stuff around. And then we have all of this area. I think someone likes the mattress. She's trying to find a place. Oh, yep, she loves it. So I'm gonna go through this stuff. I might take a few things, but nothing really big. What I also really need is a measuring tape. I want to be able to get my measurements and begin designing, etc. I have to be there at 1:30 to do the final walkthrough and get the keys, and then I'll give a little tour. I just made a bag back there with, you know, some clothes for the next couple days, some basics, you know, skincare, face stuff, makeup, a measuring tape, and then my laptops and stuff. Oh, I feel like there's just so much responsibility that comes with an actual apartment. Like, things aren't just like, I need Wi-Fi, I need gas, I need electric. Like, these things you actually have to actually do. Anyways, let me shut up. I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm kind of nervous, but today's the day. My senior year move-in. I am here. I just got the motherfucking keys, baby. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that this place is mine. Like, the second I did the walkthrough and the leasing whatever, walked out the house, you know, when you do like those little happy dances that you are weird as hell doing on your own. Like, I did, I just did a happy dance here in my little kitchen. This is like, I feel like I manifested this. Manifestation is real. I feel like I knew I was gonna have my own place my senior year that is mine, and I can call it home, and it's beautiful and just me. Hard work pays off, and I feel like you just gotta give it to yourself, and you have to trust it and believe it, because these past couple months I have been in the dumps, stressed, didn't know what was gonna happen, where it was gonna lead me, all of that stuff, and here I am, and I feel great, and I genuinely cannot believe that this is my place. I genuinely cannot believe that this is my place. It's so crazy. What the frick? I'm gonna do a house tour. I'm also gonna go around. You should do this if you move in. Just take pictures of how the place exactly looks right now, because when I move out, I don't want anything to look like it is like my fault. Like, it's obviously in decent condition, but any cracks, crevices, any of that, I'm taking pictures of it so that I can show. Date, move-in day, I didn't do it type of thing. My place is newly renovated. It's in perfect location. I'll give a little empty house tour, but before I do that, I kind of want to talk about my journey to it, because I feel like different people can kind of relate to it. And if you're going into college, move-in day, whatever year it is, I've literally lived in every type of situation you could live in, and I just have little bits of takeaways for that. But also, if your experience is like mine and it's not the typical college experience, that's fine too. I think we get too caught up in what a college experience is, and a college experience is your experience. It's it's not supposed to be any type of way, so don't let people tell you what it is. I know this video isn't as storyboarded and great as maybe some of my other ones, but I really wanted to just raw capture this moment. This is like one of the biggest moments of my life. It sounds dramatic, but so yeah, I want to talk about that and then we'll get into the tour. I initially obviously moved out of my parents' house when I went to college. I went to college first in North Carolina, which is obviously a decent drive from Baltimore. So I did move far away, but I moved out in a dorm room as a freshman in college. So it didn't feel like moving out the same way. I kind of had a dorm room that I shared with a roommate, and we had a connecting bathroom, and then we had connected that bathroom to another 2 people's dorm rooms. That was my first time leaving home. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. I find myself very impacted by my environment, meaning like, I don't want to say the aestheticness, I just like a nice, clean, pretty open space, and that makes me work harder and be more productive. And in the dorm rooms, I kind of found it wasn't that, you know, it's dark and dull and tight and cluttered, and I just found myself never really being in the dorm room. Then I ended up transferring colleges back to Loyola in Baltimore. My first year there, I moved back with my parents initially. It was COVID time, and then when I went to Loyola, I tried the whole dorming thing again. They had really nice apartments. I literally had a whole apartment, kitchen, dining room, living room, 2 bedrooms all to myself, because a lot of people weren't dorming because of COVID and stuff. So it was supposed to be for 4 people, and I had it for myself for the same price. I had that for a semester. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Same thing, the space wasn't what I wanted it to be. I don't know really how else to describe not liking it other than the vibe. I feel like I'm just impacted by vibes. Again, kind of ended up never really being there. I also I didn't always love the campus feel. And I feel like if you're going to college and you're worried about that, give it a try. Like, some people love being in that campus bubble. I didn't. I just felt like I'm a person that likes to be in a lot of different communities. I felt like living there put me in this kind of claustrophobic bubble in a sense for me, and I just knew I didn't want to live on campus again, and I didn't want to like randomly assign a roommate or anything like that. My junior year, last year, I did a video on it, but I moved into a townhome. I moved into a townhome with my 2 friends, Paige and Megan. I was there for a year, and it was a great experience. I had 2 little rooms. One was my little office room, one was my bedroom. They were small, but I made them cute. I made them my own, but it wasn't a formal lease. They were kind of already living there. They had these 2 little rooms. Nobody really wanted to rent them out because they were tiny, and I came along, we came up with a deal that worked. It wasn't too expensive, and I lived there. So again, no formal lease, no formal, I have to be here from this time to this time. It wasn't just my space. All of the common areas were already kind of decorated with their things. I just had my 2 little rooms, which was fine at the time, but I was commuting a 45-minute drive to school. Ended up moving out of there at the beginning of the summer, moving back in with my mom, tried to save up some money living at home, and that didn't go well because I didn't, but that's what I've been doing. Mind you, as I'm living in these apartments and moving around, which I feel like get used to it if you're going into college. Most experiences, you're kind of moving a different place every year. I don't think I do too good with that. It came time where I really needed to find an apartment. I needed to find an apartment for my senior year of college that was, you know, near college, because while I can save money living with my mother, it's not always productive for me, and I'm way too far away. The signs will line up when it's right. You'll start seeing the signs, you'll notice the signs. Just trust that. And I know these living situations can oftentimes just get so stressful. Let the stress go and trust you're gonna be led where you're gonna be led. All right, let's get into the freaking tour. When you first walk in the door, the front door is kind of in a little caved out area. And right across from it, I have a coat closet. It's all very white walls and dark floors. I love how bright and white it is. I hate when you get those places with like the yellowish. I mean, it's great for people that like it, but for me, I don't like the yellowy tones. I love the bright and the white, and it gives me a lot more design ability when it's like that. When you walk in, you're immediately in the common space, which could be a dining room, a living room. I have some great ideas, so stay tuned. This is also really great because I have some dope things I'm doing with the decor in here, and it's gonna be budget but look bougie, so that's gonna be a new series coming very soon. But you come into this living room. The living room is, I mean, nothing is huge in here. It's just about the way you design it, but I love that there's the 2 windows in here, it really just gives this aesthetic to the place. It brings light in, you're not like in the dark. So there's 2 windows, which I think also will really help set up the living room and the dining room as 2 kind of separate different places. There's another door, which is just, it's a closet, but there's no space in it. It's like, I don't know what all the other stuff, the behind the scenes stuff. And then I just have the dark hardwood floors with the whites and the windows, very open space. And I also love, once you come out of there, you have this open doorway that brings you to the rest of the apartment. When you go through the open doorway, you could go to the left, you could go to the right. If you go to the left, you are in the kitchen. Now, the thing I love about this kitchen is, even though the kitchen obviously is an apartment kitchen, it is a smaller kitchen, it is still beautiful. The way they literally just renovated this apartment before I came in. I love how they kept it all white marble, you know, a little bit of gray backsplash with the bricks, and then black appliances, black fridge, a little bit of silver, but nothing too much. It all just looks very coordinated. And it's a smaller kitchen, but you don't feel like it's tiny when you're in this space. Like the common space, since it's that L-shaped design, you feel like you can move, you have your own area. I love that about the kitchen. There's also a lot of cabinet space, which is really good. When I saw the cabinets here, which is not the ones they had on the pictures because it wasn't renovated, that like the kitchen nearly sold me. I also love, again, you have this little tiny little kitchen window, so as you're doing your dishes or cooking, you see this little upper window. And oh, also kitchen, we come in and we have like the gray hardwood, when in the other room we had dark hardwood, which they did that in the bedroom too, and it was a little bit weird to me at first, but I do have some really dope ideas with this room. I kind of don't like the change of hardwood just because there's no door separating the rooms, so it's a little weird to me how they're both hardwood, but just different colors. But I do think I'm gonna be doing something with the flooring in here that is apartment friendly, so you will see that in the coming series. But if you walk out the kitchen, you come back to where the little walkway is and go to your right, we have this little mini hallway. In the hallway you have your bathroom on your first left. Then we have these little storage cabinets, which is great. They're open storage. I like that too because you can use that as a decor / storage type of thing, and then you come into the bedroom. But let's start back at the bathroom here. The bathroom is also very white. We do have cabinets again. They match the dark wood. We have kind of these white, bigger tiled floors, which I like that. They don't look like grimy, dirty bathroom floors, which I like. And then we have kind of white, gray-ish tile in the shower / bathtub. So the bathroom honestly is not that tiny. I mean, it's not a big bathroom, it's not a master bath, but it works, it does. I love how they have little built-in soap holders. I just like that. The actual faucet is a little outdated, so I'm gonna see what I can do with that in the coming videos. Also the light fixture in here, as well as the light fixture that was in the other room. The kitchen is a little bit outdated on the ceiling, so that's 2 things I'm gonna try to fix as well. But the bathroom doesn't have that much storage. I'm gonna be clever with storing all of my stuff. But something that's crazy that I did not even see in my initial tour here is the mirror. It's literally like a smart mirror. You touch it and it goes off and on. Like, they probably added another $100 onto the price of this place just because of that. Finally, we come in past the extra storage into the freaking bedroom, my bedroom. It's not big by any means, so I'm not gonna claim that one. I'm gonna be smart with the space in here. It is again the gray hardwood, which I'm fine with because there's obviously a door here. It's not like open like the kitchen, so it doesn't look weird switching between the 2 colors of hardwood. Fine with that, I can do with that. I also love how the pillars of the hardwood are wide, which gives it a more, you know, expensive look, even though I'm sure it's cheap flooring. I have more windows in here. I love, love, love the windows. You know, you wanna have a place with windows. My closet, not the biggest closet in the world, but I'm gonna get creative with my storage. And something I literally just noticed as I came in here is that above the closet and the entryway into this room, there's like this shelf, which you would need a ladder to get up there, but I might get creative and get an actual ladder to get up there. I don't know. It's also a really good design opportunity / storage opportunity, so I'll probably put some things I don't need all the time up there and make it look cute. So that's my apartment. This is my senior year move-in. Clearly looked so different than my previous move-ins, obviously, but this is by far the most exciting one. Today I have to work. I have to film some things for work, for mortgage stuff, and I am at kickball game tonight. I'll be doing that shit on Thursdays. I'm going to a concert tonight. Very random things, but I did want to get the keys, move in, inspect the place, and give the tour. Sunday, I'm gonna be kind of moving things in periodically throughout the weekend, and Sunday is when I'm kind of bringing the mass majority of my stuff. So I will see you guys then, but I'm also going to take you along the whole decorating journey. I tend to not really make a lot of home videos or college videos, and that's another big part of me, and I really want to embrace it since it is my last year and do some more videos of that. And so that's what we're going to be doing, but the travel videos aren't going anywhere because that's my passion and we all know it. I'm freaking excited. Let me know if you have any ideas of anything to do here, and just, I could cry. This is such a big moment, and I'm just proud of myself.